out of 10 we're getting ourselves out.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. We're just getting rolling. It is just after 4. Let me see, I gotta get the pickup started. How are you doing, buddy? Let me get in here, get the pickup started. I got some shirts for the boys. I gave some shirts to some of the boys. DuffyAg.com, if it's in stock. Hopefully I got all your orders pretty much shipped out by now. Branded Carhartt should be sent on Friday to me. So I don't even know how these videos are working out because sorry neighbors. I went to edit video last night and honestly I got done at 11:30 and it wasn't done. I mentally had to check out at 11:30 and the video wasn't done, but we got home at 10:20, so it's all part of it. But let me get tractor started up. I gotta feed the calves quick, and we will be headed back up to where we are hauling manure. We do still have to fix the lights on this. One of these days we'll pull in the shop. And the lights I don't think are bad. I think we blew a fuse or something because we have no front lights and no hood light and no side fender lights. So I do gotta put a new door handle on that. But yeah, this is a morning routine. Come in here. Hopefully they got some water. Turn all the lights on so we can see everything. And let me see, hopefully I got enough water to get them through today. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Tell them hello. And then I know it's darker over here. And then give them 2 scoops of grain and we'll get them some hay. The hay's been really, really good. Very happy with it. We do have to clean up their mess. Well, we do have to clean up the barnyard. What's up, boys? You guys having a good time? The neighbor actually called me. There's some black calf that was out. Why are the lights in the shop flickering? I don't know. Matt, Greg, need you guys. Black calf running across the property next door that we work. I don't know what's going on there, but alrighty. So yesterday was our first day of manure hauling in almost 11 months. Went pretty good. I got better keep moving. I'm gonna leave those lights on so they can eat with them on, and then I'll shut them off when we're done. Yesterday was the first day. See? I don't know. So as I was saying, yesterday was the first day of manure hauling in almost 11 months. I got little stuff to do on the truck, but we blew a hose clamp on the booth side of the circuit. The booth side of the engine. We got it jerry-rigged and fixed up somewhat, but we got some hose clamps to throw on today. and I'm just gonna grab some hay for them. The ground froze up a little bit overnight, but we're supposed to, at least out there. So currently I am an hour and 50 minutes from home where we're hauling. It's the furthest away they haul, so it worked out. I needed to get back rolling one way or another, and I got offered to go up there, and I'm glad I did, because I've learned some stuff and we've seen some things, and we'll see what comes of it. But I appreciate them letting me get in with them. So it has worked for that. I know I'm rambling some, but alright, so here's where we're at. This hay's been very good to us. Yeah, it doesn't do justice with the flashlight on it, but give them 2 or 3 flakes. So we're burning through the hay a little quicker, but I'm trying to keep mass on them. I will be glad when we can go back on pasture. Break it up some and go dump it in the trough and then get down the road. And just like that, we are good to go. Make sure that they're good. Norman, keep everybody in line today. You guys have a good day. I'll see you when I get back. So they're good to me. They're very, very good to me, actually. And I know I talked about feeding in the upright silos, and Andy Horgan actually hit me up and said, why don't you sell some to the neighbors, that way you can feed it. I'm up in the air. There will be more cows coming to the farm this year, and I don't know if I haven't really figured out exactly how everything's gonna work. So that's kind of where it is. Now I got hay in my pocket though, but we're gonna jump in the pickup. We got about an hour and 50-minute ride, and should be a good day. Nico's sitting here. He absolutely loves going places and riding around, but he did that most of his life. Right, bud? Big stretch? Big stretch. You ready for a good day? Made about 3 miles down the road and remembered I forgot my headset. I gotta get back in the rhythm of having a headset, because it makes talking so much easier through the day and communicating. So my Blue Parrot, I got 2 of them, and I forgot both of them again. We are getting quite the sunrise over there, but as the old saying goes, red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. And yeah, looking at the weather, we're still supposed to get half-inch of rain today. So we'll some of the restrictions we got as far as running trucks is how much room is in the pit. So once the pit's full, if they're not pumping because of the weather, as far as dragline, you can't just keep hauling. So we do got quite a few hours that we can haul today, even if they don't get the pit emptied much more. Well, hopefully they got some things figured out and they can pump a ton of manure this morning before the rain comes in and shuts them down. So that's where we're at. I figure I'll give you more of a rundown once we're in the truck, since some people have asked more details on what's going on with all that, because there's a lot of people that aren't farmers that don't know it, or they don't see dragline because they're not around dairies. Hey, we bogged her right in here last night. We're definitely gonna need a little tow out. But that's what happens when it's a little muddy. So he's getting ready to rock and roll. They're mixing feed over there. It's gonna be a gorgeous morning, but I think then it's gonna not be so good. So let me get that hose clamp off. We gotta swap hose clamps around is what we gotta do, and then we'll get rolling. So it's yeah, just after 6:30. make sure everything works. So what I did was I took the hose clamp off of here and put it up there, which not the best thing, but we finished up. We did 3 more loads after it blew, and what we have is, go over here, what we got is all these hose clamps. So I got all sorts of sizes. Should put one on both sides, I think. Believe it's going to be that size, but I'm not sure. We're going to find out. This is the first I've used this Milwaukee tool set. It was on sale like pre-Christmas and I got it. I like it. I like the quality. I like that the sockets are square, so you could put wrenches on them or something. But, morning. So I'll go ahead and cut these off without cutting the boot. Otherwise we're gonna have a long day. There we go. Gotta get his valve moving. Oh, he asked if I had a hammer. There we go. So that's off. Let me take the other ones off. Otherwise, things have been pretty good. Truck's been doing its thing. This smaller one, which is it doesn't even say. It does say somewhere here. CT 300. Nope, we gotta go with the bigger one, which are 350s. Swap that out. We're gonna keep that in the truck just in case, because that's the right size. We'll check the oil, check the coolant. Yeah, put my things away, and then see if I can get out of here. Oil's good, coolant's good. Really? See, you go in there. No, you gotta let me get them off you now. See? Let me get the last one. You go in there and you get burdocks on you. Hey, come here. How many more you got on you? You were running around, you got burdocks on you already. Look at that face. It's not even 7 o'clock and you're filthy. Yeah, blinker fluid's good, headlight fluid's good. Our battery's good. Batteries are good. Alrighty. Let's well, get the trash out of here that we don't need. Like that broken hose clamp. I got too much stuff. I need 2 hands. So his spread plate valve was acting a little funky, but he got it. Figured we got it moving. Had to work it back and forth. Lubrication on. I want to see. A little bit of liquid in it. So where we're actually at, they have a digester, which means they pull the manure solids out of it. So we're pumping liquid. That's all it is. So it cleaned this tank out very, very well. There's like this much in the bottom and the back there because it drops, and then there's a trough down in the back. I don't know if you guys can see anything there. So maybe 100 gallons, probably not. But I gotta see if I can get myself out of here. Oh, 10 out of 10 we're getting ourselves out. Not bogging. Seven o'clock and first load's on the move. They pull up and they park stuff. I got a bus behind me. It's gonna be a long day of driving past these guys if they're gonna sit here all day. Robert actually used to do that for Aspen. They trimmed the Alrighty, first load of the day. As you see, yesterday we were almost up to the top of there, so they dropped it quite a bit. And when you get a pit like that, if you got half a foot or a foot of material or space to go, it's a lot of gallons. So hopefully they get rolling and the rain holds off for a while, because we were doing the math, they can do about, even at the lower rate, 100,000 gallons an hour. If they were really pushing, they can get that 200,000 if everything runs right. But you know, it's farming, it's all part of it. They got their applicator out there, hose cart, hose humper, and so that's the lead pump, which is its standalone unit, and everything else. They do have the puck over the walls, well, boom pump. So they got 2 of those Bombardier big sticks. That is feeding the hose, and then out there they got a booster pump to get them way out back there. I don't know where they're going from out back there or whatnot, but yeah, I believe that pipe is still under, well, not pressure, but it has liquid in it. If it was sand, you can't do that, you got to blow it out. But they brought the air compressor out there and blew that line out there. So 10-inch main to a 8-inch drag, I believe, is what they're doing, and that's the size of the hose itself. But what goes on here is farms, and honestly, in my opinion, having a satellite pit or enough storage to make it through winter and everything else like that, and then come to this scenario where you can pump out of a satellite pit like this right into the middle of it's huge. So there is a ton of and I'll show you up here, there is a ton of ground through here, but it's getting down. And like I said, it's liquid, no solids in it, no, definitely no sand, so it cleans it out very well. So we were talking, and a lot of people said, well, why don't you pump liquid into your trailer from your pond? And that is a good idea to clean it out. I didn't even think about that. But if you go to a place that is just pure liquid, such as here, because they got a digester, so they're taking the gas off of the manure, anaerobic digester, and making energy. So at the end of the day, you can't put sand through one of them, and then you utilize the bedding out of it, which is the manure solids. Alrighty, so that truck's just leaving. Roadway takes a little bit of time in and out, so usually a truck, when we're all running, a truck's coming in, one truck's unloading, and one truck's leaving. It's just bumpy. Farm roadways, you guys know. So Deere's over there, United Ag and Turf, and they are working on the emission side of that motor, because it was derating yesterday. They could only get 1100 RPM, not 16 or 17, which took them from 4,000 gallons a minute to the drag to 2,500, which is still a very impressive thing, but it's always annoying when it doesn't work to the max. So it's a Deere motor in that. That is why United Ag and Turf is there working on it. It's under warranty, but yeah, emissions is great. It should not be on off-road vehicles or farm equipment. Yeah, the cost in the next 20 years as far as secondhand stuff getting resold is worth nothing now because of, well, drastically depreciated because of the emission side of it. So then we're just making more junk, and the world is just bad circle. But there's my rant on emissions stuff. That's why I like the older stuff. But that is an animal of a pump, and you got to meet requirements as a manufacturer to get it. So they are switching sets out there, and the hose reel was picking up moving sets. So I believe they're firing back up right now, but they are definitely keeping ahead of us. Like I said, so in one round of trips, what is it, 40,000 gallons or so between the trucks, a little over 40,000. Let me do the math, I'll put it right here. So we're running one Diller, 3 Hainsworth, and myself. So quite a bit of manure in one round trip. Yeah, truck's leaving and another truck's coming. Busy. They're grabbing the hose. So previously laid out, he goes to the corner wherever they lay it out, and you got to be pretty smart. Well, you got to have some head on your shoulder as far as intelligence, as far as hooking up the hose. That way, or laying out the hose. That way, you got enough hose to make it everywhere where you need to go. So, they're hooking up, and they got another one right there. So I got another truck coming in here. It just sprinkled some. They were saying it's all laid out here in different fields. They'll drag that up the field, and we're gonna stay busy. So, but as far as the rain, they were saying it was supposed to rain a ½ inch, but it's just consistent from 11 o'clock on, which hopefully they're wrong, and hopefully it doesn't rain that much. We don't really need that much moisture. We don't need any moisture right now. Well, last trip through, I was gonna stop and get a slice of pizza, but there's a truck parked, and I see Mike's parked this time, so I'm not gonna risk it because I'm getting hungry. But it's raining. We're still going, which is good. We can keep pumping. I believe the drag line will probably be shut down just because of the slop. But we out here, still getting it done. Got ourselves some pizza. I don't know what's going on there. We got a slice of cheese and we got a slice of pepperoni. Cheese looks not as good, so I'm gonna eat the cheese first. That way your expectations are low. We also got some no-shelled pistachios, which I'm a big fan of no shells when you're driving, doing stuff, because then you don't have to worry. And we got ourselves some snapped Cheez-Its, the thin ones, cheddar and sour cream. Oh, it gets so bumpy on this driveway. So I'm in the field driveway. We got some of these bad boys. And the Gatorade and the Mountain Dew. Of course, blue Gatorade. Oh. Alrighty, everybody knows the rules. One bite. It's not as bad as I thought. Like maybe a 5.1. Got some flop. So they're shut down as far as running out there. If you don't know, because I guess not everybody that watches along probably knows. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Dave Portnoy, president of Barstool Sports, pizza reviews. Inside joke. He's a Boston boy. What do you think, bud? Not the best, not the worst. Oh, he's still over there. I don't know if they're continuing pumping or what. Oh no, they're still going. So one truck must have went to go grab something, but drag line's still going out there. It looked like they were parked up. So as you see here, so the other day, yesterday when we started, we were full, and they've sucked it down and we filled it back up some, but we have not got caught back up to where it's full again. So it's pretty amazing how many gallons they can pump in an hour. Because as you see, it went all the way up to right there. So if they could run and run and run, and they'd outrun us very quickly. So other pizza. Let's see, Yanko. What'd you rate that one? Okay. This one's got pepperoni on it. Pretty good. I trust him? A lot more slop. Greasier. Pepperonis taste good. Like a 5.6. That is a beast of a tractor, so 500 Steiger, some fat rubber around, Puck swing bar. So I'd say it rained enough. They are shut down now. United Service truck is back, so they must be doing something on the pump now, which is all part of it. But they pumped quite a bit of manure today in the time that they were pumping. And Mother Nature just playing her game, so got Steve in front of us offloading. Okay, it started really raining, and yeah, we are parking up for the day. Tomorrow we'll keep at it. With Jimmy G. Yeah, been a good day. Means we'll be home early. You guys will get a video from it then. So at least it's a win for you guys, and I can maybe get ahead on some things. Probably not. You've been playing in the mud. You all muddy? Let me see your face. Alrighty, we're leaving. Just after 5. Got everything parked up. I guess we will be home at an okay time today. Ish. By the time we get done, probably 7:30. Well, I guess I'll stop, grab some dinner to go. Instead of going grocery shopping, no real point in that. And then, yeah, get to sending some packages out to you guys. We should be on track as far as Carhartt's coming in. They might be in by the time you see this video, or they might be on their way to me. I don't know. I'll give you an update the day of the video or whatnot. But yeah, hats and everything else like that, those all came in. I know some people are waiting on them. Probably have them by now. But 9 hours of pumping today, or hauling today. 3 hours of commute, which ain't, it is what it is at the end of the day. Nobody's hauling out by me currently. It's just a different mindset. Out here, there's a lot of satellite pits, transfer and stuff like that. There's not so much of that where I am. It's spread during, there's people spreading right now, but the ground's pretty challenging. Drag lining is a whole different ball game because you're not dragging tanks across it and stuff like that. So, yeah, quite different. But we'll jump back, and this might do it for today's video. A little short one. Some action of the day, but truck and manure isn't that action packed, but at the end of the day, it is part of, oh, I don't remember that bump being so bad. It is all part of the piece of the puzzles. So we got the tankers, and I will be glad when we're running both tankers and we're field spreading. We are not running both tankers out here. I wouldn't want to run the white truck out here, for one. That is a more around town truck. For two, the military tanker, as I've said before, is an 8-inch offload pipe. It gets the job done a lot faster compared to the 6-inch. But for field spreading and loading tankers and stuff to come, they'll both work great together. But at the end of the day, that's some of the benefit of me having well, I have a smaller tank, so I got to make up for it somewhere, and offloading is what it is, so I'm not sitting around. But yeah, it works. Plus I get paid less. So for the people that are worried about my financials, I get paid less than the big tanks, which I'm perfectly fine with. It all works out in the end. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.